Welcome back to our Let's Build of this, yet again, unnamed theme park. You know what, again, if you guys are new, probably wondering why it's still unnamed. Well, because we're not even halfway done with it. Kind of want to have the name kind of fit the park. So, usually some people, you know, they already settle with a name, and then they build it. I'm kind of going on the reverse, and possibly either halfway done or completely done of the park, and then finally we shall name the park. More than likely probably suggested by you guys, but anyway, that is why it's nameless. So past that unneeded, unnecessary explanation of this unnamed park. But anyway, on to the video itself. Seeing as it is still October, the month of the witching day, Hallows Eve, Halloween, however you want to call it. Luckily we are focusing on the horror area of our theme park. Now, I guess either good timing or maybe I just planned this all along, but I think I was just probably waiting until the right moment. But seeing as it is, finally we get to continue on with this Let's Build. And it just so happens it's the month of October, and we are kind of working on the horror version of our land, or our theme park, the horror area. Not the horror version, what am I talking about? The horror land, the horror area, the land, the theme. Yeah, the area of our theme park that delves within horror. Yeah. I think I've already mentioned this land before. Which would be called Sleepy Hollow Harbor, which it would be. Still, based on the classic legend of the same name, you know, without the whole harbor thing, seeing as Sleepy Hollow is situated in New York, northern New York, in some desolate area, possibly by a riverbed. Not possibly, actually it's a real place, if you guys didn't know that. It's not really a legend. Sleepy Hollow is a real place. Oh, did not know that. Well, there you go. You got yourself a more you learn kind of thing. Every day you learn something new kind of thing. But yeah, real place, Sleepy Hollow Harbor. Not quite sure of the legend, if it's true or not. Who knows? But yeah, basically based off the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Whole Ichabod Crane Headless Horseman, which of course you see right now on your screens. Is that what we're building right now? Yes. Based on the Headless Horseman of the same name. Yes, the ride is going to be called the Headless Horseman. I am so imaginative in my names. They should pay me for this. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. But anyway, yeah. Saying reason probably why I named it Sleepy Hollow Harbor is because this was the first ride that popped into my mind. Because one, there's already a prop item for the Headless Horseman, which you will see eventually. Of course, this will be the icon. The Headless Horseman prop statue thing you'll see eventually. It will be at the icon, of course, the entrance of our Sleepy Hollow Harbor. And of course, the wooden coaster, or in fact all wooden coasters, have a rather interesting element that is connected with the Headless Horseman, which we'll get back to that later. But for now, let's go ahead and focus on the land itself. Which, of course, again, like I said, it may be named just Sleepy Hollow, but that doesn't mean it's only focused on the legend itself. Think of it, the harbor, as a town. It's like a haunted town, not like a scary, kind of sinister kind of town. It's more of like the place where odd things happen. It's not quite scary, not quite creepy, it just has those odd things that goes on. In the town, like say, I'm probably gonna use the prop where the giant squid. I think of course you can't see me here, but every time I say creepy or something weird, I kind of wiggle my fingers. I don't know why I do that. Why am I even telling you guys this? Am I trying to kill time? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe so. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, enough of me trying to kill time here. Wondering if what I've written in my notes is long enough to withstand this 20-minute spiel, or this 20-minute time lapse. But anyway, I might not even have enough time. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, continuing on. Oh, dude, I lost my place. Don't worry, I can find it. About the town. Yes, the town. It's going to be Like I said, it's gonna be about oddities and abnormalities occurring. Okay, now I'm gonna give away, not really give away, but kind of, not hint. What's the word? Give an example. It's kind of like an example of how the place might feel like, and it kind of feels as if the Addams family was born here. It's like their birthplace, you know? It's like as if, I don't know if you guys ever watched the Addams family, you know, Morticia, Wednesday, Pugsley, Cousin It, you know, those guys. Yeah, it's as if they were born here. It's like, again, if you haven't watched Addams Family, it's not exactly scary or creepy. It's just like it's like a family of odd people. You know, they have that kind of creepy, kind of Halloween, kind of esque thing. They're always about the macabre. No, I was about to say a bad word. But yeah, we're trying to stay classy here. But yeah, they kind of more deal with the macabre, but they're not exactly scary, creepy. But, you know, like every time I watch like an episode or even the movie as a child, it's like, it's kind of like, yeah, of course it's like witches, like Mama is a witch, of course with the cauldron and the potions. But, they had like these, like if you look at Cousin It, or actually Thing, like, it's just weird. It's not like it's like scary, but it's just weird. Like, you know, it's like, that's how this area will feel like. It's not gonna look scary. It's not, well, it's gotta look scary, but it's not. Doesn't have that feel. It just has this kind of abnormal, sort of eerie kind of feel to it. So it's, hopefully this is getting all through, because I'm describing this land so I can finally get you guys started on, you know, maybe giving me some inspiration, some examples, or maybe some ride ideas, which of course I will credit you guys. A little bit of interaction here. So I guess that's like the closest thing I can give to an example of this Sleepy Hollow Harbor, is that it's just a place where odd things happen. Oh wow. I just went a trip down memory lane here. This is not even my notes. I just figured this out now, and I just remembered this series of books that I used to read in middle school, and I think it was called Spooksville. Yeah, Spooksville. That was actually pretty good. I love those books. I don't know if you guys I don't even know you guys even know Spooksville. If you guys know Spooksville, let me know in the comments. Those books, oh man, yeah, those books were pretty good. It was like about these kids that lived in like this rather, you know what, I'm actually gonna read those books now. I'm gonna look them up online or something, and I can probably get ideas from them, because yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, this harbor will feel just like Spooksville. Yeah, go look it up, you kids nowadays. Go look it up, Spooksville, and maybe read a book or two about there. Of course, like right now, it's probably just one of those stupid kids books that are like, whatever. But like as a, like, what am I saying? Whatever. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a child could read it. Well, of course, I read it in middle school, but I think it's like one of the first non-picture chapter books that I actually enjoyed reading. Like every time I try to pick up a book with no pictures in it, I'm like, oh, this is boring. I don't want to read this anymore. But of course, like next to Harry Potter, which I did read later on, like in high school, which, you know, I wasn't really into it until like the movies came out, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read the books. But yeah, Spooksville was the only books that had at least, what, 20 chapters? Next to Goosebumps, which is weird because I didn't read Goosebumps until I read Spooksville, which got me into Goosebumps. But yeah, which I think Spooksville is kind of a knockoff of Goosebumps. But anyway, it's technically not, because it follows a group of kids. So instead of Goosebumps, where it's like a series of different kids in different towns and different stories, this one is a bunch of group of kids who live in a town which is called Springsville. Well, look at this. I'm not making a premonition. Well, maybe this will give you guys ideas. So it just came out of nowhere, like literally, just right now. See what happens when you think of stuff, and then all of a sudden you remember things from your past. Good times, good times. But yeah, anyway, about Spooksville, it's about these kids that live in town. It was literally called Springsville, but of course, because of all the weird, abnormal things that happen, during their time here, they just nicknamed it Spooksville because of all the weird things going on. One of the things I remember, which was really memorable for me. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this. If you guys are really interested in Spooksville and really want to read them, don't listen to me now. Just cover your ears and go la 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 so you don't hear me, or just mute it. You don't have to be all childish and wondering why. Some of your family is wondering why you're covering your ears and saying la 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 in your room. But anyway, yeah. It's about time travel. I don't know. I love things about time travel. Again, if you're really interested in this book, don't listen to me. Just completely mute it and just enjoy the time-lapse video. But it dealt with time travel. There was like a witch in the story, which is an occurring witch. It's like, I don't know, it's a good witch. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, one of the actual main characters actually dies, which was kind of shocking to me as a child because, you know, all I really read the books were like Dr. Seuss or Curious George or whatever back as a child, and then I'm like, oh, a main character dies? How absurd. I've never heard of this before. But yeah, like, oh man, it's been so long. You know, it's probably not even a spoiler because I barely remember anything, but the one thing that I do remember is that because how they traveled through time, or something about time travel, they bury their friend, and as they buried him, they noticed somebody else in the background, and it's the same guy that they buried, that they just buried. So, oh man, it's so hard to explain, but I'm trying to explain it to you guys, and I'm so excited about it, and it's just like, it's not coming to me. But yeah, it's because of time travel or something that they basically get their friend back, even though their friend is now dead. Like, he is dead. But probably, I don't know, it's probably multiple dimensions or something about, again, something about time travel, is that they technically get their friend back. I don't know, I think it's like one of those Star Trek moments where, spoiler alert, in both the original, which I think, yeah, in the original Star Trek series, or Star Trek movies, Spock dies, spoilers, but, like in the new one, I haven't watched the new ones, I think Kirk dies. I don't know. I heard it from somewhere. I didn't really care. But yeah. Spoiler alert. Sorry if you guys didn't watch the movie and are really into it. I said spoiler alert. Alert. Ugh, alert. I can't talk. So you can't blame me. So I said it. I said the word that protects me from you guys. So meh. But yeah, if you guys are really into it and you want to kind of know the feel of this area that I want to do, Spooksville. Read those books. Freaking good books. But anyway, oh god, let's go off of memory lane and actually go to my notes, and let's continue with what we were talking about. So anyway, you saw myself building. I was building the church, which is going to be the station for our wooden roller coaster. It's of course going to be the Church of Sleepy Hollow, based on the famous church of Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, but the whole premise of the ride is that you yourself are here in Sleepy Hollow trying to find out if the legends were true. So you go on your ride and you go through the hills and the forest and everything, and I know I did mention about head choppers. Well, there's definitely going to be plenty on this ride, of course, because not headless horseman, head choppers, they fit. Hold on, excuse me. If something happens, no, and just don't recollect it. Anyway, yeah, that all passed. Something was about to happen, which was probably gonna be really bad in my recording, but whatever. Yeah, go figure. Raw. Just so you know, I kind of like maybe only do like 1 or 2 of these takes. I try to do like a whole sitting of just recording this. So if like bloopers happen, then they just happen. But anyway, onto the ride. Again, there's going to be a lot of head choppers, which I probably already mentioned before. Those are one of the more basic elements of what a wooden coaster has to offer. Now, the basic feel of a wooden coaster is to have it feel like the whole ride is about to collapse. Like it's just about to cave in on itself and you guys are about to die and, you know, burn in eternal hellfire or whatever. But yeah, basically the whole idea of a wooden roller coaster is to make it feel extremely bumpy, extremely like almost unsafe. That's possibly the whole point of a wooden coaster, at least some of the wooden coasters. If you look at a wooden coaster, if you see like it looks like it's tangled and there's like a lot of turns and a lot of bends, most famous coasters, I'm kind of delving into a Theme Park 101 episode here, which I will be building soon about wooden coasters, but this is like a little taste of it, maybe about the whole thing, who knows. But some of the more famous wooden coaster builders, GCI, Great Coasters Incorporated, or Great Coasters Inc., which, go figure, we're using the exact same trains as a GCI, Great Coasters Incorporated, which I hope I'm saying it right. But yeah, those are in my opinion, the best wooden coaster builders on the planet. They just, I don't know, they just know how to build it. Of course, the way you can tell is the trains. If they're like, if a car can only hold 2 people, that's a GCI. But if a car holds 6 people, 6 or 4 people, that's something else. So far, the only thing that I know about more, because I love their ride so much, is GCI, because I don't know, just their wooden coasters, they feel smooth, which of course is not one of those traits of a wooden coaster, but yet they still feel wild and out of control. One of the most notable ones, which in my opinion, the only GCI coaster that we have on the West Coast here in SoCal, is Terminator, now called Apocalypse in Six Flags. Unfortunately, there's another one coaster at Knott's Berry Farm that is also my favorite, which of course is Ghost Rider. That one is painful. I mean, that thing hurts, but at the same time, it's still an awesome ride. Of course, I get off the ride as if I broke some bones, but I guess, again, that's the whole point of a wooden coaster, is to feel like, you know, the whole rattling sensation on a wooden coaster. Yeah, that's the whole point of one, is that you have that, again, it feels like it's about to fall apart. Basically, that's what a wooden coaster is all about. Not all wooden coasters. There are some types, like, they are called the out and back coasters, which technically this ride is kind of a hybrid between an out and back. As you can see already, I've already done out and back, and it's going the exact same route back, and then it's gonna go back around, but whatever. An out and back coaster basically is just, let's see, one of the examples, shoot, I know it's in the Six Flags, but I forgot where, but it's called Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder, I believe, is an out and back coaster, and Screaming Eagle, again, I think, is another Six Flags. So I'm sorry, I know the ride names, I just keep forgetting where they're from. If you guys know, if you guys are from that area that has either Screaming Eagle or Rolling Thunder, go ahead and name the theme park in the comment sections. But yeah, it's basically that. It's supposed to make you feel wild and crazy, and as you can see here, it's technically half an out and back coaster and half like a GCI coaster, which is wild and crazy and makes you feel like it's about to fall apart. So yeah, if you notice, I'm kind of interesting there is that I kind of experimented a little bit having a triple out and back. If you notice, it kind of copies it 3 times in a row. But yeah, anyway, seems like we already built the ride. It seems that you'll see that ooh, I'm losing my mind here. I always lose my mind. Have you noticed that? Whatever. I'm trying to lose time here. I'm already 19 minutes. I was about to end. But yeah, the land will span the same. Will span the amount of coasters here. So you can kind of get the gist of the land. I already told you guys about the theme of the park, so hopefully we get some inspiration there, letting me know what you want to see, what you want me to build, of course some inspiration I can get, and possibly some legends. And remember, Spooksville, if you guys want to know the true feeling of my theme park or this land, Spooksville. Well, anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully we will see you guys soon. See you guys in the next video. Oh, and happy Halloween. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and we come to another ending of our video. Jeez, it's been a while, hasn't it? I apologize in advance. However, I think I already mentioned this in the video already, is that I was kind of waiting for the Halloween season to come by. It's already, what, the 12th is when I release this? Well, it's the 12th right now, and it's probably going to be released. Oh, yeah, it's 3:20 in the morning, and I'm making this video as I see it right now. So you see, man, I'm dedicated into finishing these videos. So yeah, it's 3:20 in the morning as I am recording this. I don't know how else to say, but yeah, anyway, enough of me blathering on about my work. But this is the part where I usually have some questionnaires. However, unfortunately, it's not that there are some that I'm not interested in the questions, that I guess I haven't found any yet that are good questions. I guess we're running out of questions, I'm not sure, but unfortunately there won't be any questionnaires for this episode, so unfortunately we're gonna have to make this kind of short and sweet. But however, if you guys do want to move on and watch another one of my videos, to the left we have my very special Halloween special for this year, which of course I'm most likely seeing how long we're going to be doing these series or this episodes, whatever. We have the Haunted Mansion Suicide Theory based on the ride at Disneyland. Yeah, of course there is a theory going around the internet. I guess you guys call it creepypasta, you kids and your newfangled lingo. But anyway, yeah, creepypasta about I guess it's creepypasta, whatever, about the Haunted Mansion, and that the theory goes is that you commit suicide based on the ride. But anyway, go ahead and watch that, more detail in that video. And of course, if you missed the last episode, which was a while back, which will be on the right. So anyway, without further ado, thanks again for watching, guys. See you guys later.